We checked out of our Airbnb and now we're on our next leg of the journey, which has us traveling down to Williamsburg, Virginia. So today we're going to the water park. That's why we have our swimsuits on. You guys ready for some water park fun?
Yeah.
We're here, knuckleheads. All right, here we go. We are at Busch Gardens Water Country. We're in. Now we gotta look for a locker. And then we'll probably ride something like the Colossal Curl. Not gonna be a lot of video on today because I can't take the camera with me. All right, we're all fed, all re-sunblocked, and now we're gonna head back out and hit some more rides. And with Water Country, and we're heading out. All right, we're making our way to our next Airbnb, which isn't too far away. We'll be there super quick. We have arrived at Colonial Williamsburg, and we are going to make our way up to the visitor center. Here's the visitor center entrance. What do we got here? Oh, it's a big map. Where are we at?
We are right here. We are right here. That's a lot of walking.
Purchase tickets ahead. All right, we got our tickets. We are headed in to the past. We're going to the past, Tyler. Not medieval times, but colonial times. We're going through the time warp right now. We're being transported back to approximately 1620-ish.
Walk back and flip.
Oh.
You are leaving the 21st century.
You're leaving the 21st century.
Walk back in time.
Colin's walking back in time. Old fences.
Wait, what movie?
Walking through this old bridge. Governor's Palace is ahead. Found some sheep. Hello there, friendly sheep. It's the governor's mansion, Colin. How does that make you feel? Waiting to go into the governor's mansion.
But when I say those two words, Governor's Palace, respect for his title, we'll probably more. Ready?
Yeah.
At that time, Morning Lady never had a lot of. You can imagine what it might have been like in January of 1775. If you'd like to see the kitchens or the cellars, those are out to the left.
That was pretty cool.
Trying to get to the river.
Welcome to the kitchen. Yep, we butcher, salt, and smoke our own hams every year right here in the courtyard.
The lamb was the only thing that looked fake.
Oh, right. But she said it was real. I think because it's dried, right? What'd you guys think of the governor's palace? She did a good job explaining.
She did. I liked how she talked about like perspectives.
Going up the stairs in George Wythe with, what's his name? George Wythe's house. He's got a nice house. All right, we're gonna see if we can find the magazine yard.
Now, cannon charges are wrapped in cloth.
Bench break, bench break. We are headed to the horse carriages to see how much they cost. We will find out soon if they are too expensive. Over there is a horse, in case you were wondering. Ride a horse.
Watch your step going up. It's a bit rocky getting up there.
Oh,
Told you.
Carriage has some really good suspension. We're on a carriage in Williamsburg. Oh.
Queen was sitting there. Prince Philip was sitting in the other corner. Believe it or not, this tree is only about 100 years old, which isn't very old for an oak tree. And at the very end is your guest home or your mother-in-law suite.
Exiting the ride. So our carriage drive tells us that that red house over there is the most haunted house on the East Coast.
Let's
So
go inside of it.
we are gonna go inside it.
These folks right back here.
All right.
I'm getting a little nervous about it. Like I think.
Come on in, take a look around.
First question I tend to ask.
Some stairs. Well, I didn't. There were stairs in the other one. I didn't notice.
Kitchen and laundry, amazing. Absolutely. Looks a little different in here than it does outside, right? It is technically it's called a parlor. Well, that one does. The trick with the haunted. Anytime I hear a ghost story about mysterious thumping noises, doors opening and closing on their own, cold spots, whatever it may be.
So we toured the Randolph house.
There was another dude on the tour with us, and
He
kinda
did disappear.
He just disappeared like halfway through.
Like, it makes me wonder, he didn't say anything at all the whole time. Was he a ghost? Wait a minute. Did she acknowledge that he was ever there?
No.
Stop.
Now, no more speeding.
Imposed without the consent of the people.
All right, we're on the search for somewhere to eat. This is a neat little place. So we found a place called the Garden Fair. How is your root beer?
Professional.
It's professional? Colin,
I put it- yeah, I made burger.
He put his pickle on his burger. We're headed over to the blacksmith.
Yeah.
How's that make you feel? Just all right?
So if the master has several apprentices, it might be that you have to share a bed with him. Stop was built in 1778. We're opened up. There was these things like
To the front, march, left, right, to the front, march, left, right, prime and load, take aim, fire.
We learned colonial military drilling. All right, we're coming up on the capital of Williamsburg.
a couple of the things that like the most recent building. And they had moved it. What the Constitution says and what your rights are. All right, so up here is the joint conference room. So this is where the House of Burgesses met.
Do a cheers with your drinkers. We're at the art museum now. Probably the last thing we do today. Kids are tired. Colin's delirious. He keeps making strange noises. We're all done with the museum and Colonial Williamsburg. Now we got about a mile walk back to our car.
10 babies, basically.
Guys, we're going to Busch Gardens today and we're going to Sesame Street Village. How excited are you about that, Colin?
Sigma.
Sigma. Yeah. Well, all right, approaching the entrance. Standing, waiting to be let in. Give us a review of the Loch Ness in a Scottish accent.
What?
So we just completed the Loch Ness Monster and it was quite exciting. Looking for another ride. Tempesto, the greatest daredevil on earth, has a very slow roll up in the top.
It was very boring. I didn't like it. It was okay. Actually, I was having a conversation on how on how not very scary it was. except for the straight down spinning part right
It
there.
goes so slow, Luke.
That part right there,
Yeah.
you're just hanging on to the harness.
Yeah, it's
That was-
really
I did
slow.
not like that.
All right, so we're headed over to the River Rhine cruise. And ahead of us is the Pantheon. That looks cool. It kind of looks like Velociraptor.
Velocicoaster, you mean?
Yeah, Velocicoaster. We got ourselves some German pretzels. They're delicious. Ooga booga doo. Obligatory strange face, I call him. Sky ride. Bye! There's the train. So Apollo's Chariots, what'd you think?
It's kind of like
There was no upside down on that one. All right, we're headed to Pantheon.
World's fastest multi-line coaster.
There it is. Pantheon.
that makes that one look like a kitty
No
coaster.
reaction.
That one's now a kitty coaster.
So we've ridden 4 coasters. Which one? Rank them in order.
Pantheon.
Pantheon?
As in like best to worst.
Yeah, best to worst.
The
Pantheon.
forgot what the next.
Yeah, that purple one.
The purple chariot.
Purple
thing.
chariot,
Forgot
yeah.
what it
Apollo's
was.
chariot.
Apollo's chariot.
And then Tempesto.
Tempesto, and then Loch Ness.
Watch step, watch step.
There's Verbolten from the river. Yeah. Getting ready to get on the dark coaster. What'd you think?
That one was really fun.
I thought it was pretty fun.
That was the favorite one that I've
You
ridden.
go
I
like.
saw this like
You
track
go-
switching thing, so you actually go along the track 2 times.
So
Yeah.
basically, how
Like-
so long.
basically
go
what
along the
happens
same track
is you
twice.
first turn, you're going through
Which
this
is why it
creepy
felt
looking
so
hallway for a few seconds,
Yep.
and you're just like, "Meow," and you go like up and around and whatnot around the area,
Yep.
and there's like lightning and like weird apparitions or whatnot, and then the weird guy and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you go,
Like
and then you
skeleton
stop
ghost
for a second, and you go through it again, and you blah 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 blah.
Yeah, that one was cool.
And then there's skeleton ghost thingies and then whatnot, and then you go back.
Next ride is Verbolten. There's the gnome.
Gnome.
Another gnome.
Gnome.
We did Verbolten.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I thought it was gonna be outside the entire time.
Yeah,
It is
turns out.
really fun and fast.
It was inside
And
and dark.
A majority of it was inside, but you can see right here. That's the outside
That's
portion.
like literally the only outside portion, really.
Yeah, it's really cool.
another thing is when you get to the area, before you go out and back into the light,
Sorry.
there's this, you stop all of a sudden and you're like, there's gonna be a drop soon because that's what is expected. But instead of going like this, you go like this,
Yeah.
and then you go.
All right, we're getting ready to ride Pompeii. Colin, choo-choo train. Choo-choo train. Choo-choo. What happened, Colin? How'd you guys like Pompeii?
I mean, it was a little underwhelming because when you go up there, there's just fire.
It's kind of short.
Saturday, you thought we were gonna die.
Yeah, Colin got soaked.
I thought we were gonna die from water,
Yeah.
but there was
On the
no
way
water.
down to
And
Sigma.
then whenever we got to the end, two people splashed us, and then we died.
We died. Dun, dun, dun. Spaghetti dinner.
Mamma mia.
Delicious. So we just did Alpengeist. What was your
I felt like my shoes were gonna fall off the entire time.
yeah, our first hanging roller coaster?
W.
A win? Yeah, it was good.
You were scared.
I was scared.
It was
I
fast.
was happy and it was
It was
fun.
I don't
awesome.
like down the log ride. Oh, and there's the one we just rode. There they are. Yay!
They were calling for you earlier!
Are you wet?
Liv, look at me.
Is it fun?
We're gonna go do the log ride. Ah! Woohoo! The It's coming up. What'd you think about the log ride?
It's good.
It's good.
And you get a little bit wet, but not a lot.
Not a lot.
Oh, we are
Next is
Vikings.
Invader. How was the coaster?
I think that it was fun, and you should give this video 1 million likes so that he can ride the coaster.
Ride the coaster.
I mean, if this video gets 1 million subscribers and 1 million viewers and 1 million likes, then I'll ride the coaster.
All right, last coaster of the day, and it's a doozy. That's a straight drop. Oh no! No!
That is torturous.
Italian ice and gelato.
Gelati?
And that weirdo over there. Gelati?
Gelati.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
We made our quota of roller coaster.
We rode like 13 coasters.
13 coasters.
And by the way, there's only 9 coasters. We just rode some of them multiple times.
The last one we rode was Apollo's Chariot. And we got stuck on it. We got stuck.
Yeah.
We got stuck on Apollo's
The
Chariot.
railing got...
We couldn't get out.
The restraints got stuck down there.
Yeah, everyone was getting off and we're like, hey, what about us? We can't get off.
This must be a sign.
Through the candy cane forest.
Candy cane.
It looks really cool lit up though. It's our last day here. We're finishing up breakfast and then we gotta drive about 2.5 hours to the Reagan National Airport. One more escalator. All right, well we did it. From Oklahoma to Washington, D.C. to Williamsburg and then back. And
America.
that's the end of our trip until our next one. Bye.